Hi, lovelies. So I just thought I'd pop on for a moment and say hello. Grand Rising. Everyone is doing wonderful today. I've been reading a book and I thought I'd share this. So normally I wake up in the morning and I read a book, sit, meditate for a little bit, and I allow that whatever's processing just to kind of flow through my mind in and out, and maybe toy with the thoughts for a moment, or just release them, however it is that they feel. I normally find that warm, fuzzy moments, I have to hold on to those for a little longer. But lately I've been having to hold on to those harder moments a little longer. I've been having to sit with those a little longer. Because now's the time that we're embracing great change across the globe and even off of it. And in that great change, it's coming to an awareness of who you are internally. We have a lot of external influences, but who are you on the inside? When all the chatter has been removed, what are your thoughts? So as we come to that little question, I thought I'd take just a moment for those of you who are going on that journey inward. You've seen the outward, and you've decided that the change begins inside. So we take this walk. But I was reading this beautiful book this morning. It's called The Rocking Chair Prophet by Matthew Kelly. I came across a little tiny bit, and I thought I might read this. For those of you who are considering maybe a hermit phase, maybe you've gotten into a hermit phase and you're going through all these old memories, and you're going through the scrapbook and you're seeing things play out and you're understanding them in a different way. So I'll just take a really quick minute, because you really are needed. Those out doing the action and those sitting and holding space, both are energies in this world that are making long strides to big change. And it's baby steps sometimes. It may take many years for you to see the results of your inner core process. The way you're changing the streams and the way that you connect. So let me take a quick minute. And this was just about, what it is when you take off that long journey on your own. When you decide to go within and really see from a broader perspective what's happening. So in quotes, this was two gentlemen sitting on a porch having a conversation. And in the story, one of the friends had wandered off into the woods after a very traumatic event in the story. And he sits with this wise gentleman who is like an uncle to all of them. And one gentleman asked another. The thing is, two men sat quietly for a while, and then Charlie continued. The thing is, every tribe, culture, and society needs people to do exactly what Daniel has done. Just so you can get an idea, Daniel is the gentleman. He lost his family in a car accident. He went wandering into the woods and has been gone for many years. There's a little backstory, so back to it. We can't all go off into the mountains for years at a time to work out things, but we need someone among us to do it. The problem is we want our spiritual leaders to be like us, so we never give them the time or space to receive the clarity necessary to lead. Every society needs people to do the kind of inner work Daniel has been doing, and you. Everyone benefits from it. That's how cultures ascend. Our society doesn't value inner work. That's why we are devolving as a society and descending into cultural oblivion. So yes, they're speaking of Daniel again. Will he come back? He will come back to share what he has learned. He will come back to share who he's become. He may be very different from how you remember, but he will come back. You can be sure of that. That journey that you go on, end of quotes, of course, the journey that you go on, you do return from this. But when you go internal, when you seek clarity and silence, you will return changed. For in that silence, without all the noise, the stereo, that in-between channel sounds, all of that will fade away, and clarity will take its place. I love you. I send you all love, holding space from afar. I bid you namaste for now.